What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ebony and I'm back with another freaking video. Y'all already know the vibes. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys turn on the notification bell so you can know whenever I post. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this pretty freaking highlight color. It's just so cute, y'all. I came from nothing, okay? I came from this big, poofy, dry mess. So if y'all want to see how I got that color, stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so first things first, you want to get you some gloves. You need to wear some gloves because you need to protect your nails and your skin. You can get a chemical burn and it is not fun, y'all. So before you even start mixing any products up or touching any bleach or anything like that, you want to go ahead and put some gloves on because these products are strong. Alright, guys, so I do want to say I'm not a professional. Follow my methods and do what I do at your own risk. Alright, y'all, so don't mind my kitchen bowl. I have a bad habit of throwing stuff away when I finish it, so my bleach bowl that I normally mix in is in the trash, and I went ahead and got this from the kitchen. I used the Clairol BW2 powder lightener for this. I did not measure it, y'all. I do not measure. I did about 3 or 4 scoops with a little bit of the 40 volume developer. I have 40 volume developer and 30 volume developer. I'm using the 40 first because the 40 lightens to a higher tone of blonde, and I want to get that when I'm starting out. I want to go ahead and get the lighter colors going. Then I'll go ahead in with the 30 because I am doing highlights, so I don't need the whole head to be bright. But I'm doing this method so that I can have like that gradient effect with my colors. So I went ahead and put some more developer in there because I had way too much powder. You want to try to get to a creamy consistency. Whenever you put, depending on if you're doing the whole head or half of head, if you're doing the whole head, I would say get a creamy consistency, but you still want it to be a little bit runny if you're doing a lot of hair like I'm doing. This is 3 bundles of curly hair with a closure brushed out, y'all, so it's so big, and that's the reason why I'm bleaching it, because I do not like big hair, and I feel like maybe the bleach would help me to thin it out a little bit. So as you can see, my bleach is way too chunky. I have way too much powder in there, so I'm just gonna dunk some of this developer in there to try to loosen it up a little bit, because like I said, you do want it to be kind of runny. That way you can work throughout the whole head without running out of bleach. If you do leave it chunky with a more thicker consistency, it will be much harder for you to work about the whole head, and you'll use way more product than necessary. Please excuse how your girl is looking back there, okay? I didn't plan on getting on camera at all. I was just gonna do this hair video today, and that's it, so forgive me, y'all. So whenever I'm bleaching hair or doing any coloring of any kind, I like to start at the front of the head because I want the color to show the most in that section. Be careful with this though, y'all, because you can over process the front of your hair, and literally it could be too blonde or too red or whatever color you're doing. The front can just not match the back, and it can be really horrible. So make sure you're keeping up with your timing on this. So I know y'all saw earlier I was mixing my product with this brush. I do not recommend doing that because it takes way longer to get your product mixed, but I like to use this brush because I just feel like it helps to work the product through the hair, through each strand better, versus having to actually comb through. I don't like to comb through my hair when I'm bleaching it. That's also an option. If you want to comb through your hair while you're putting the bleach on it, you can definitely do that, but I don't like to do that because I feel like it causes way too much shedding in the hair, and that's just me. That's my personal preference. So I like to use this brush to just brush the hair while I'm putting the bleach on it. I got this brush from the beauty supply. They also have them at some Walmarts. I think I paid like $2.99 for it. And whenever I get them, I always get like 2 or 3 because like I said, I do like to chunk stuff in the trash. I just feel like after it's all bleached out, I don't want to wash it because I may want to use it for another color that doesn't have bleach. So I'm quick to throw some in the trash, y'all. So I always stock up whatever I buy. So I did go ahead and use foil paper for the front of the hair. For the right and the left sections, I went ahead and wrapped them in foil paper just so that they can go ahead and start processing, because this is some thick hair and it takes quite a while to part it and get the product on there. So before I start doing the back, I want to get the front going. And at this moment is when your girl stop giving a damn about that foil paper. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that is so hard to do when you have all this product on your hand, ripping that foil paper and placing it on the hair, and it just keeps sliding everywhere, and it's just a hassle. So just try to be careful. If you get tired of the foil paper like I did, just try to be careful when you placing your bleach. If you have the patience, go ahead and use that foil paper. By all means, go ahead. But me, I stopped using it, y'all. I couldn't do it no more. But it still came out fine. It doesn't matter. As long as you still section off the pieces that you want to use and you don't just go in and bleach the whole head, you'll be fine. This hair is super duper 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 long, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell in the video, but it's so long. I was literally having to bend over just to get the product on the ends of the hair because it was super long. Like, it went all the way down to the end of my wig stand almost. It was so long, which is why it's kind of hard to have the whole wig in camera. So some of this is kind of out of the shot, but y'all get the picture. Alright, now that we got all the product on the front of the hair, as you guys can see, it's already starting to turn, which is perfect. That's what we want because the back is not going to take us too long. It's going to take us a little bit of time, but not too much because the back doesn't have to be as uniform as the front. The front, you have to make sure it's laid and slayed, okay? But the back, it's okay. The back is cool. As long as it blends with the front of the hair, we'll be fine. We can kind of just put the bleach wherever as far as the back goes because remember, y'all, we are doing highlights. Like I said before, y'all, I am not a professional, so I know this does look kind of crazy right now, kind of messy, but that's how I do it, okay? I just go with the flow and get it done. I don't have any specific method as to how I do this. I just go about what I want to have some color and what I want to leave alone. So as you can see, I have bleach on some of the other hair that's not saturated in bleach, and that's going to give that gradient effect that we're looking for. Because I'm not being super uniform with this. I'm just kind of going in with it, and it's going to look really nice whenever we wash this out. At this point, y'all, I started getting real happy because this wig started to thin out. As you can see, it started to look a lot more flat with the product on it. So I'm just hoping that this hair stays like this whenever I wash the product out and it dries. I'm hoping that it still keeps this nice and sleek look and it doesn't get super huge. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the foil off the front pieces so we can see how that turned out. And I'm already seeing that it came out a lot lighter than the back, especially since I just finished the back. So that's perfect. It's the Hennessy over here to the left for me, y'all. This been in the video, the whole video. Please ignore that Hennessy, y'all. We was getting ready to turn up tonight after this wig is finished, okay? But anyway, like I said, y'all, I went ahead and took the foil off the front of the hair. So we're going to let the front sit without the foil. We're going to let the back sit, period, because we just finished it. So for a total, I had this whole process took me about 55 minutes. So y'all make sure y'all put y'all timer on when y'all start this and keep working, keep moving. Don't let the bleach just sit there because it will turn fast. So here's my wig, y'all, just letting it marinate right now. It's been sitting for about 15 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and wash it out and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, look at my girl Kimberly. She giving me Kimberly vibes. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think I should name this wig. I'm thinking Kimberly, okay? But yeah, y'all, so I went ahead and washed her out. I did go ahead and deep condition it too, so it is feeling very soft. The curls are really pretty. I'm loving the density of it. I really hope that it stays like this. When it dries, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of mousse and stuff in it so I can keep it sleek and in place and just flowing in the wind. But yes, y'all, so the color came out super pretty. As y'all can see, the front is a little bit lighter than the rest of the hair. That's what I was going for. I did leave the roots black. I did end up kind of bleaching more of the hair than I wanted to because this was supposed to be just highlights, but I kind of went a little bleach crazy, as y'all could see during the video. But it does kind of have some black highlights, and I'm really happy with the color. I love it. I'm satisfied. I forgot to mention that I did use the purple Shimmer Lights shampoo to go ahead and kind of tone the bleach down a little bit and neutralize it. And I love that shampoo, y'all. So if y'all are someone that bleaches hair, make sure you go ahead and get that shampoo. It helps a lot. that stuff that I have on the floor to the right, that's just something I put down that I bleached on top of to protect my floor. You guys should do the same. If you're going to do any coloring or anything, just put down some plastic or something to protect your carpet or your floor. Alright, you guys, that wraps up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it because I enjoyed doing it for y'all. If y'all did like this video, if y'all like this color, make sure y'all let me know in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I went ahead and threw some pictures up in here that I took in the sunlight so y'all can really see this bomb color payout because it's just so freaking pretty. I just love it, y'all. It just came out so freaking good. I'm so happy. Make sure you guys turn on that freaking notification bell so y'all can be ready for the next banger.